How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gabe back again with another video on the GOAT channel. The time is among myself, not among you guys, among me. The baby is coming. Not right now actually, but the baby is coming sometime this month. The due date is December 19th. For my first child, my son. I haven't told you guys the name yet, but I will be letting you guys know the name at the end of this video. Super excited for this. I think I've been beaten around mentally as far as my parents, my peers, my mentors have done to me, basically, getting me ready for my first kid, and it's something that I'm extremely excited about, and I'm not taking lightly. Of course, I know my life is going to change in a huge way, and it's not going to be about me anymore. It's going to be about my child, and I'm ready for that. I'm ready to take my child and show him the world. That being said, there is a time when parenting and tech clash, and we can get some products that can help benefit the process in raising our son. I have a product with me that I am very excited to use that will allow me to monitor my child at all times whenever I'm not there with them. Basically, that product is the Owlet Smart Sock and Camera System. A lot of parents have been raving about this product. It's a great device that allows you to monitor your child while they are in their crib, while they're sleeping, anywhere that you aren't with them. Most of the time, it's just going to be in the crib. And what the packaging brings is basically the Owlet Smart Sock, and with the sock you're able to monitor the heart rate of your child and the oxygen levels of your child while they are resting, which is really awesome, because if there's any discrepancies, you're going to be alerted and you're going to be made aware of those. In addition to that, you have the Owlet Smart Cam. What this allows you to do is basically get a baby monitor in the crib and allows you to hear any noise, any subtle movements that are being made. It'll alert you as well. In addition to that, you also get a room temperature scanning device. So basically it'll allow you to know the temperature of the room to make sure it's not too hot or not too cold for the baby, and you can make those adjustments as needed. So I'm really excited to use this device. Extremely excited to have that peace of mind. Since it is my first child, I want to make sure that everything goes right. Obviously things are going to happen, things are going to come up, but I want to do everything within my power to make sure that my baby is being taken care of. So with that being said, we're going to hop right into the review and unboxing of this device. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Owlet Smart Sock and Cam bundle. In the bundle, you're going to get a few things. You're going to get the base station, which is going to have a LED light around the outside that's going to let you know if the baby is okay, or if there's any things you should be aware of. It's going to change colors depending on that. You have the sock itself. Oh, and with the base station also, it charges the device in the sock that monitors the baby. So you have the sock itself that wraps around the baby's foot, and then you have the camera here, which will mount onto the wall above the crib. That way you have a top-down view of the baby, and you'll see the app interface here that shows kind of what you'll see whenever you set it up. And then we'll turn around to the back here, and it'll just give you some more information, a couple images there just of how you should be using the device itself. And then you have some information along the side here. You'll get some background audio with the camera itself. You get the heart rate and the oxygen sensor in the sock, and then there'll be notifications being sent to you throughout the day depending on what's going on with the baby. So let's go ahead and bust right into it. Open this up, and we are presented with the Smart Cam. So in this box, you're not really getting much, but the camera itself, it's actually a tiny device. With this camera, you get 130 degrees of vision, from the place that you put it. So it's a pretty wide angle, so you don't have to put it too far up in order to see the entirety of the crib. It's actually has a solid build quality. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be, so that's interesting. And then you have your power adapter here, and probably a sync button on the back. But pretty straightforward device, pretty simple camera, nothing crazy about it. It's a magnetic base here, so you can adjust the angle at which it views, which is really nice. So I like that. That's cool. And then you have a getting started guide, and here you have the power adapter, the cable guards, which is awesome that it includes that in the box itself. It is a pretty expensive camera. I think it's around 150 bucks, so it's an awesome addition for them to add that in there. So that's pretty straightforward. Here we got some more. That's the power adapter here. It's more of a base, and it keeps the power cable wrapped up nice and clean, so that way you could have a clean setup in the baby's room. People are pretty particular about how their baby's room looks, so that's good to see. Aside from that, you have your user guide. There's nothing really much in there, so we're not going to bust it too far open. We'll do that whenever we set it up in the room itself. Boom. So here we have the smart sock. Awesome packaging with the magnets. You got some more rest assured right here, which that's good to see. We like to see that. Peace of mind is always important whenever you're dealing with a child. So here we have it, the base station for the Owlet Smart Sock. Like I said, there's an LED ring around it that just signifies if everything is okay. It lights up green. If not, then there is something wrong. These are interchangeable charging adapters, I believe, so that way you could run through power and charge another device. Then you have some Wi-Fi indicators here, and then a sock indicator right there, and this, I'm assuming, is a sync button. And this thing actually has a button on the bottom of the base, so if you were to set it down and click it, it would make a it would do something. I'm not sure what it does though, so we'll hook it up and we'll see what that really does. Awesome. We'll leave that right there. And then we have the sock on a nice little model foot, which is nice and cute. Baby's feet are really tiny, and this sock doesn't seem to have an issue to wrap around infants' feet. So this device in particular goes from around 0 to 18 months. So you have it for a year and a half, and then you can decide what to do from there. So there is the charging port for the smart sock, and that way you can plug it in and charge it as needed. And then as well, you see some of the sensors inside. That way you can monitor the oxygen levels and the heart rate for the baby. And I assume this is the battery. And then it has some words here to let you know where the actual smart sock goes. So here we have 0 to 1 month for 6 to 8 pounds. So this is when the baby's fresh out the womb, and basically the tiniest it gets. So that's awesome to see, and I love that. Let me practice putting this thing on actually. So it goes like this, and then it goes somewhere like this. Oh no, I'm gonna have a hard time with this. Oh, maybe like this. Interesante. Oh yeah, like that. There you go. Snug as a bug in a rug. And then underneath, I assume we have a user guide. Yes, we do. Come on, no bugger. User guide for the smart sock, very extensive. You definitely want to make sure you have it set up correctly. That way you get accurate readings, and it's connected to the Wi-Fi, and that way you get your notifications as well. All right, and in addition to that, we have some more socks. As the baby grows, you can get additional sizes. So you can get sizes up, sizes down, depending on how big of a foot your child has. I know in addition to this, we have this one. It's an accessory pack. So basically these are blue, which is mine and my fiance's favorite color. So we're probably going to be using these because we love the way the color looks, and it'll kind of match more with the room. So these come with 3 different sizes: 0 to 1 months, 1 to 4, 4 to 18, depending on the size of the baby as well. Everyone's a little bit different. You have the weights as well. So that's awesome. I love to see that. We have our micro USB charging port for the sock itself. We have I'm assuming this is another charger. This is probably a USB to micro. Yeah, USB to micro USB. And this is the wall adapter charging port. That way you can plug it into the wall, and this is the power adapter that plugs into the wall. So that's all that comes inside of the box. Very extensive as well. This thing is not cheap. This runs, I think, for about $299 retail. So it's definitely costly to get peace of mind, but I cannot put a price on that for my child. So we put this on the registry, and we got this from our registry. Shout out to my dad who was able to purchase this for us. This is going to be so useful, and I'm very appreciative of that, and I'm very grateful that he was able to get this for us. So thank you, Dad. So guys, that concludes the unboxing for the Owlet Smart Cam Duo set. Stay tuned for part 2. We're going to head into the baby's nursery, give you guys a little tour, set up the device, and unveil the name of our child. So remember to always stay great. We'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.